my name is Michelle Keane from Knocknagoshel in County Kerry, and I'm running as an independent candidate in the upcoming Kerry County Council local elections for the Castleisland electoral area. Irish women rock. The Irish people have spoken after last Friday's waste of time referendums, and this cobbled together Irish government need to go now immediately, as they now, along with Sinn Féin, are the laughing stock of the world. But no, instead now you see the Panty Bliss so-called party gone up in smokes, and Leo, our gay Taoiseach, has now jetted off to the USA for the week canvassing for, in my opinion, his next suitable job, in the hope that we Irish people would have quietened down and forgotten about this resounding 2-1 no vote on March the 8th. I note now that there was no party thrown by our gay Taoiseach for the no victory, but the great Manana Hearn don't need any party to celebrate. Instead, we'll just have to get on with life, as we always do. Sure, the blame game now is happening. Holly Cairns of Fianna Fáil was caught canvassing for a yes vote, and now she claims she voted no. Does she think that us, great Manana Hearn, that we're stupid or something? Our Minister, Norma Foley, for Education, said that we are living in a democracy in the wake of this 2-1 majority no vote. The Department of Agriculture sent out letters to farmers asking them to vote yes. While the best of all our Minister for Justice can do now is ring the bell on Wall Street, while there is crime destroying our country, like the poor woman in Castleisland that's hospitalised with stab wounds after an aggravated burglary in her home in Castleisland. This has now come as an awful shock to our beautiful town of Castleisland. I hope this woman makes a full recovery. I'm now calling on the Minister for Justice, when she's finished touring around New York and hops off the plane in Shannon, hops into her ministerial car and drive down to Castleisland to recruit more Gardaí to protect our decent citizens and women of the Castleisland electoral area and its town. As for the National Women's Council of Ireland, we need to get rid of this organisation that's costing us, the taxpayer, over €9 million, as they clearly do not represent the decent, feminist, great Irish Manana Hearn that I know of. We also need to stop these NGOs from paying out huge sums of money to these D4 self-appointed celebrity heads and so-called social media influencers who get paid to tell us women to vote yes. I'm no celebrity, but I got thousands of genuine views when I campaigned for a no vote over the past 6 weeks nationwide. The anger now that the Irish people have is simply justified. Why hasn't Roderick O'Gorman been jailed? That's the question on everyone's lips. How do the government now propose to pay us, the Irish people, back, who had to take a day off work, pay for childcare, to accommodate Mr. Roderick O'Gorman's fraud? In relation to the Red C polls and the polling firms who were paid by the government and the EU to carry out these polls to measure the support for each of the political parties, these now need to be cut off the government payroll immediately, as in my opinion, after what happened last Friday, they seem to have been paid off by larger political parties and their mainstream media to promote the yes vote. The Irish people will never be fooled again by these so-called Red C polls ever again. Another example of millions wasted by our government. The only poll that we all know that counts is the ballot box on election day. The sooner we Irish people make a phone call to Michael O'Leary of Ryanair to come up with a proposal and establish a report on how we Irish people could make a more savvy economical use of government spending, and not like the squandering and the hemorrhaging of millions of euros that this cobbled together Irish government are trying to do. We need this government to get out immediately. The game is up. We need to make Ireland great again. Irish women rock. Gurav Mila Mahagat.